Hi, this is Derek with MostInterestingLife.com, and today's video is 5 easy ways to improve your health, energy, and overall well-being. So these are just 5 quick tips that you could easily incorporate into your life if you're not already doing these things that will just make your overall life better. It'll make you healthier, it'll give you more energy, it'll give you a better sense of well-being. So, alright, tip number 1 is to hydrate. Now, no matter what, most likely you're not drinking enough water in your day. Especially if you're drinking less than a gallon of water throughout the whole day, you could probably drink more. It's also said that often you're not hungry, you're really just thirsty and a little dehydrated. So a lot of times in the day when you're feeling hungry, you might just need more hydration, you might just need more water. And also the same thing if you're tired too. Often you're not really tired as much as you're dehydrated, or you're tired because you're dehydrated. So always look to drink a lot more water in your day. It's especially good when you first wake up. To have about a quarter, a liter of water is a great thing to do. It's a great habit. It helps to wake you up. Water helps to clean out your body. It cleans and flushes out your whole system. It helps to lubricate your body, your joints. It just keeps everything working well. All of your organs, pretty much every part of your body requires a lot of water. So focus on staying hydrated, or staying more hydrated than you already are. Number 2, green tea. Now, green tea, you should look to have around 4 cups a day is ideal. It has a little bit of caffeine, much less than black tea, or much less than coffee. But one great thing about green tea is it also has a compound called theanine. Theanine is an amino acid that helps to relax you too. So the great thing is it has a little bit of caffeine, but it also has theanine, which helps to reduce caffeine jitters. So it gives a more balanced natural energy. It's also rich in antioxidants and EGCG, which is a compound that boosts your metabolism naturally and helps you to burn more fat. The people in Okinawa, when they're asked why or how do they live so long, usually their top response is green tea. They also have a great diet full of fish and vegetables, and they look not overeat, but they say it's because they drink so much tea. So green tea is really cheap. You could get it online, you could get it at stores. I often drink the Japanese matcha tea, which is where they dry out the leaves and they create a powder, and you use a little whisk to whisk it up because it's even more potent effects of it. I'll probably do a video on that sometimes, but drink more green tea. It's so cheap and easy to do, and it will help your day. It'll give you more balanced energy than coffee. I mean, you could replace your coffee. You replace 1 cup of coffee with 4 cups of green tea. You'll get a similar amount of caffeine, but it'll be more balanced energy, more antioxidants, and less jitters. Number 3, cut out as much sugar as possible. Sugar is the devil these days. It's the biggest leading cause of so many dietary diseases and such. It's found in everything too, because people who make processed foods know that there are shortcuts to making things taste better. Usually include salt, sugar, or adding fats to foods. So you'll find sugar in everything. Ketchup has a lot of sugar. All sorts of sauces have a lot of sugar. Some breads have sugar. Peanut butters have sugar. Check the ingredients. Look to have as little as possible. Sugar has been linked to diabetes, inflammation. Most heart disease is now being blamed on having too much sugar and the inflammation that's caused from it. It used to be thought that it was from dietary fats and cholesterol that cause heart problems, but now it's becoming more and more apparent that it's actually sugar. And if you look on a package and you see enriched wheat, the enriched bleached wheat and all that stuff turns into sugar in your body. Your body quickly converts into sugar, and it's just more sugar. And our bodies are not evolved to have so much sugar. It tastes so good because it was sort of a once in a while treat. And our ancestors faced so many times of near starvation that the whole point was just to load up as many calories as possible. If you had some fat in you, that's good because you might not eat next month, next week, or even tomorrow. So the whole point was, if you find food, just eat as much as possible. And today that doesn't help us, because more people die of too much food today than too little food in the whole world. And it's becoming more and more that way, because I mean, we're blessed and lucky to have so much food, but it's also a double-edged sword in that people abuse it. They eat too much, and especially these sugary processed foods that cause a lot of problems down the line. It causes brain fog. The more sugar you could cut out of your diet, the better you'll be, the healthier you'll be happier, you'll be more focused. So cut out as much sugar as you possibly can. Number 4, meditate. Now, I recently read Tim Ferriss's 2 newest books, the ones on Tribe of Mentors and also Tools of Titans. And in these books, he interviewed hundreds of people and just asked them different questions about how they had their success, things that they found out about life that's helped them out, recent lessons, the best decisions they ever made, things like that. And when asked what was one of the best things that you've learned or found out, the most common answer that I found was meditation. Starting a practice of meditation. And most of them said transcendental meditation. There's all different types of meditations. There is breathing meditations, there's chanting meditations, there are meditations where you clear your mind, there are meditations where you focus on specific things. Different things work for different people. And I mean, just a simple meditation that you could do. You could just start with 5 minutes. 5 minutes is better than 0 minutes. But you could just focus on your breath. You breathe in, you close your eyes, you breathe in, hold it for a second or two, and then breathe out. And you do this for about 5 minutes and focus your mind on just green grass and blue skies. Just like a nice green field and blue skies. And you'll find that your mind will go away from this image as you're breathing in and breathing out and focusing on this nice calm image. You'll be thinking about stuff you have to do. You'll be focusing on what's on TV, what you're going to eat. That's okay. It's okay that you'll be distracted, but just each time you're distracted, go back to that green grass and blue skies. It'll become easier and easier over time as you do this. And it's okay that the distractions come up. Just see them as just clouds that are coming by and just let them pass. Just, okay, I'm distracted. Go back to the green grass and blue skies. And just keep on doing that. 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes. At least 5 minutes is beneficial. And you'll receive a lot of benefits from it. There have been studies that have been shown that have compared all different things that could make people healthier and to actually reduce their physical age of how their bodies seem. They showed exercise, they showed diet, they showed the effects of not smoking, and the number one thing that reduced people's apparent age the most was meditation. And it actually reduced people's age of what their body seemed by about 15 years. Whereas I think exercise was about 8 years. I think not smoking, being a non-smoker, was reduced it by about 8 or so years compared to a smoker. Meditation was the number one thing. So there are countless benefits. It decreases blood pressure. It just reduces stress. It helps you focus. If you're not already meditating, incorporate meditation into your life. And there's a story I once heard about a great Zen monk who was asked, "When do you meditate?" And he said, "I'm always meditating." He said, "I meditate when I sweep the floors. I meditate when I'm baking bread. I meditate when I'm cleaning my room. I meditate when I'm sitting. I'm always meditating." And so meditation isn't exactly just sitting cross-legged on a floor and thinking about nothing. It's just a way of calming the mind and focusing and cutting out distractions. So find different types of meditation that work for you. There are plenty of videos, plenty of books. You could just do the simple one that I already just told you about, and you'll see the benefits. It makes life so much more enjoyable and less stressful. And finally, red wine. Drink a glass or two of red wine a day. Now, if you're underage, if you're in poor health, if you have liver problems, or if you're an alcoholic or recovering alcoholic, this probably doesn't apply to you, but otherwise, it's good to have a glass or two of red wine a day. Now, there's been studies that have been shown on societies that have the highest amount of people that live over 100 years of age. Like Okinawans, certain groups of people in the Mediterranean, and they found that the one thing that all these people had in common, or one of several things, but one thing was that they all drank some sort of wine or rice wine regularly with their meals. And the benefits, though, they decrease. If you have more than 2 glasses, then you have some of the negative effects of alcohol start to come into play. But 1 or 2 glasses has been shown to be beneficial. It helps for cardiovascular disease. It cuts down stress. It just gives you a better sense of well-being. So that's an easy thing to do. You could get a lot of the bottles of wine that I drink regularly. I like usually South American red wines. I get a big 1.5 liter bottle for $10, and it's a wine that I actually enjoy at my local liquor store. So I don't do it every day, but especially late at night, if I want to just change my focus. Sometimes I want to do extra work. I did a blog post about this, but I'll have a glass of wine, I'll sit down, and I'll do a few more tasks in my day, and it just changes things around. It's healthy. Red wine specifically has resveratrol in it, this compound that is being studied for anti-aging powers. It has antioxidants, and again, it'll just brighten your day more. So that's it. 5 easy things to add to your day. If you're not doing them already, add all 5. Again, hydration, green tea, cutting out as much sugar as possible, meditation, and red wine. So try one, try all. Let me know how they work out for you. Let me know if you have other tips too. Feel free to leave a comment. Like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, go to my site, mostinterestinglife.com. And until next time, stay interesting.